morning or noon. Good noon to you. It's the first week of April, and this is, to me, the perfect day to go out and do a back garden tour. It's raining, and you might get a little echo with the umbrella audio, but I think rainy days like this are, well, a great representation of April. Many more to come from this point on, but also things are really waking up now. This isn't the first rain we've had, so it's already had a kind of jump start on the season, and I planted out a couple things, so this is a great point to check in and just establish my base for the season to come. It's not the most lush, vibrant growing space right now, but I think within a few weeks it's going to be radically different, so I'm excited to have this kind of before stance that I can compare to as the season develops. Because it's so wet, I think I'm just going to go handheld and kind of a POV tour of my garden. This is typically something I do for Patreon exclusively. This month there will still be an exclusive garden tour, but this one I'm sharing publicly, and I'm just excited to get into that. So look forward to the Patreon exclusive tour. It will be a different location than this one, so it's not just going to be a repeat, but this one I've been spending a lot of time in, so I feel like it best represents my growing space right now. I do have several gardens and one big development coming, so stay tuned for that. But before it gets less wet, let's get going. Oh, for the record, Ethiopia, Sidamo. I've been drinking Peru's and Mexico and Brazil's mostly, so it's nice to have a very light, fruity brew for early spring. Sometimes Ethiopia's can be overwhelmingly fruity. This one's pretty balanced. It still has a little bit of that earthiness that I like, but not overwhelmingly citrusy or acidic. Very good. Local roasted. Coffee is now $18 a pound where I've been buying it, which is $4 up from last time. Anyway, let's get into it. Thanks for joining me. Look at this. Maybe the best thing I've ever thrifted. So where should we begin? It's my hideous corner. This is the exiled dog toy and junk pile. This is my first year with this plum in this location. It's a Santa Rosa plum. I planted this here, so hopefully it can block out some of the windows of my neighbor's house, which is overlooking my garden. Just a little privacy. So this bed in the trash corner, I inoculated with Winecap mushroom spawn in the fall. We'll see how it does. There's also some clover I planted, and I do just throw my extra walking onion tops over here. So I eat a lot of green onion, so I just kind of spread those wherever. So Santa Rosa plum is no longer blooming. It was amazing when it was. I'm really hoping that I could get fruit this year, but since I did just plant it here after relocating it, I'm not super optimistic about it. Got some phlox here coming up. These are peonies from my grandma. I took from her house. I have bee balm, of course, and I've scattered some native seeds over here. We'll see. I hope they had enough time to cold germinate, but we will find out. This giant thistle, it's just cool. I need to get rid of it because I've stepped on it way too many times. I think it's really neat though. Got a Goji that's flopped over the tulips right now. And it has sent out another shoot. So it's doing really well. This one's a cutting. I really like Goji. I think they preserve well. They're extremely expensive. It's basically impossible to eat them fresh if you don't grow them yourself. And they maintain interest way longer than most of the fruit producers that I can have in my area. So in snowy conditions, I can look out and see these bright little berries dangling off the branches. I think it's cute. They look kind of like Christmas lights. I really like them. These tulips, I have many of these, red and yellow. Of course, grape hyacinth. So this is the disc basket garden. Try to put some pretty resilient stuff here. It gets a pretty good sun. That is Spiderwort coming up. Second year of that one. These are some grasses that may not be alive. This one looks pretty good. Just an ornamental grass I bought. Rattlesnake master from last year is resurfacing. I put this cage on it to protect it. And that's garlic planted for fun. I'm so happy to see the rattlesnake master come back. So lots of this lamb's ear. I'll keep dividing it and spreading it around because I think it makes a great mulch. This is how much rain we've gotten in the last couple days. Bronze fennel. In the autumn, these were absolutely covered with swallowtail caterpillars. I don't imagine they survived the winter. It was sad to see them. There were so many of them and they were so cute. But the bronze fennel definitely survived the winter. Coming back. I planted this from seed and this is its second year and I think it's doing amazing. Can't wait to see how big it gets. I have it planted next to my favorite plant in the garden. It's this Burgundy wild indigo. So happy to see it coming back. It's gonna be hard for me to focus things because I'm holding the umbrella. So a lot of shoots coming up from that. Hoping it makes a huge comeback. Yarrow. Been spreading it around every year. I divide it and put it in a new spot. So this is my bunny proof zone. I planted some peas. Oh, they are coming up now. I have garlic. Lots of Mache. And these weeds, which, let me see, that's Henbit or purple dead nettle. I think that's Henbit. I think that is purple dead nettle. I'm not particularly bothered by them, but I will be clearing them out just so I know which spaces I can be planting in. More garlic, and these are all my greens I planted out a few days ago from a tray I've been growing for quite a while. So I've got Tatsoi right here. They're so cute. This is my favorite green. Very delicious, very delicate, not overly cabbagey. Spinach. These are potato onions. I bought some bulbs on Etsy last year and I started them and they have overwintered and they come back. I'm excited. I hope I can keep dividing them and expanding my potato onion harvest. I probably won't actually eat any of them. I think I'm just gonna let these go to seed and save the seeds or bulbils. Lettuce. So probably gonna do tomatoes in this section when the time comes. Build a trellis up around this bed. Maybe not the same style I did in my previous video. Not sure if that was a hit. It seemed okay, it's just not amazing. Oh yeah, got a sneaky parsley in here. I have sneaky parsley all over. I'm really happy about that. This is a red bee balm from last year. So happy to see that back. See, these are purchased ones. I didn't buy them, it was a gift. I featured a lot of these plants in the spooky cottage garden video. Since it's raining, all the tulips are closed up. It's so cute. Oh yeah, I have creeping thyme all over. Trying to fill the gaps. Don't know about this tulip. Maybe not enough sun for that one. Black elderberry. Black lace elderberry, I should say. It's kind of it's a proprietary plant. I can put the information in the video. I can't remember right off the bat what brand it was, but I love it. I have 2 of them. I don't know if they will produce fruit since they're both the same variety. I'm not sure if they need to be different type in order to actually cross-pollinate, so we'll see. These white and yellow daffodils, someone left at the curb a bunch of bulbs. And so I didn't know what they were when I planted them, but they are so cute. I'm really happy to have them here. And these I bought a couple years ago and have expanded, sorry, my gimbal does its own thing sometimes, expanded so much. I love them. I think they're amazing. Just some regular hyacinths here. I got these on clearance at Walmart. They were 99 cents. These have been here since before, not in this location, but these standard daffodils were here when I moved in. Lavender, more grape hyacinth. These are yellow irises. I honestly don't really want the yellow ones here, but they've been so healthy and they look so great next to my disgusting pond. So I have some reeds growing. I did take some cuttings from my friend's water lilies, but the pot got disturbed when I was trying to pull some leaves out, and we'll see. Hopefully they'll shoot something up. If not, I'll have to get more cuttings and repot it. Yarrow. Getting overtaken by weeds. Is that Salvia? I think it's Salvia. More Yarrow. More beautiful tulips. And the daffodils are basically on their way out. I was really happy to have them while they were here. My peach tree. Leafing out. Still a good amount of buds. I hope I can focus. Nice. So cute. I've been taking some glamour shots of all these, so I might overlay some better footage if I can't get that perfect shot today. Most flowers I've ever had back here, and I've lived here for 7 years. I really leaned into it the last 2 years. YouTube channel helped a lot. Keep me encouraged to spend more time out here. I've stuck some garlic. This is an extremely sunny location. I don't know what this is. maybe daylilies, which I don't want here. Not sure. To be determined. So I originally had strawberries here in this bed, but it was really low on dirt. I just needed to top it off. So I took some cuttings from Mommy's house. Some of them did okay. I think these are Ozark. Ozark Beauty. I had read that those ones spread like crazy, so let's hope they do. These are, I don't think these are walking onions. I think these are just bunching onions I scattered together. I've been harvesting them individually just as great onions. So there's a lot right now, but I seriously, like, I would just grow green onions. If that's all I had room for, that is what I would be growing. Every single meal. Slab of green onions. So garlic. This may just be a garlic and onion bed. Actually, I have a few that may, sorry, this gimbal, may just be garlic beds. I started a ton of garlic, thinking maybe not all of it would come up, but I think most of it did come back. So that's nice. Nice to see. I did soft neck and hard neck, leaving that dandelion. So I planted out some lettuce in here, in between the garlic. I want to make use of the space as best I can, and also just to have like a mulch for the area. I need to redo my straw. I've been pinching pennies. I don't want to spend a lot yet. Wild arugula. That is a self-seeded plant right here. These get really big, so I'm happy with just the one, but even then I might move it somewhere else because this area is pretty sunny and it gets really spicy. I don't eat that much of it. I really like arugula, but don't need so much. I can't remember if I planted these or not from seed or from seedling. Could be some radishes in here also. That, I believe, is a Napa cabbage. Some more garlic. Mint and chickweed. I planted the chickweed, so I'm very happy to see it here. The mint's going nuts. And honestly, maybe this is silly to say right now, but I can never have enough mint, so and there's a little secret parsley. If this gets overgrown, that's a delight to me. Iris. Don't know what kind. Think it's yellow also. I love this burnt out log. These were all put in last year just to fill this space. Oh, I did freshly mulch some of it up into a point, and then it got dark, so wheelbarrows sat there for 2 days. Not done the rest of the wood chips yet. Oh, please focus. There we go. So happy to see this asparagus. Planted last year. Not picking any yet. So I have some things planted in my earth box. Oh yeah, here's the rest of the greens I need to get put out. Did it stop raining? I might not need my umbrella. greenhouse not in the best shape right now. So I did make these bed covers as I promised, but they didn't hold up to the wind, so I need to adjust my design again. So more to come with that. So I've got more Napa cabbage, dino kale, lettuce. Oh, sorry, it's not lettuce. Endive. Cilantro, lettuce, perpetual spinach. This is a charred variety. Love it. A yarrow that is purchased. The demonstration garden near my house has this kind, and I've been envious for years. So I've got, looks like marigold seeds, cabbage. I think there's some sort of basil that I put in here, and not thinking it would be warm enough, but it was worth a shot. So we'll see about that. So I'm going to try to make a video on this grow box. I have the stuff to make another one. I think it works great for a greenhouse. It's just more dirt than grow bags, and also it retains moisture better but doesn't leak on the floor. So it has just a little rundown. If you're not familiar, you can water from the top here, which I never do. It has an overflow if necessary, but I've been using this for a long time, so I have a good understanding of what amount of water it can tolerate. Ginger, I think I just threw a ginger nub in here, so that's awesome to see. Whoops. This is my privacy curtain. This is also my outhouse. So, outhouse. You can guess. You can figure it out. Oh. We don't have time to do this. I'll just be bothered by it. That's fine. So, oh yeah. So, gonna fill the shelf soon. This doesn't get a tremendous amount of light. It's under an oak tree, and the sun rises right there, so don't get a ton. It'll be enough for these, and it's good for some seed starting. This is a previously location of a giant goji bush. I dug it out last year to replace it with this fig that I had growing in a pot all summer. So I put it out right at the end of fall. We'll see. To me, that looks dead. I left it anyway, but I was really happy to see there is something. That's definitely a fig. So these gojis, I'm gonna probably pull these up and just use them as cuttings. Oh, this is so funny. Oh yeah, there's more garlic. I threw a bunch of just whatever seeds around here, so I'm gonna try to gently walk through. This is so, that's goji. I kind of want to start utilizing this subterranean greenhouse. It's neat. Wish I had one of those that was big enough that I could fit in. More garlic. Second asparagus. This one looks way different than the other one. They were planted at the same time. This one hasn't produced any real shoots yet, so we'll see. It has produced these little buds. Just glad it's doing okay. Something needs to change about this location. I wanted to grow flowers here. In the past, I've grown some edibles, but I bought a raspberry bush and I want it somewhere out of the way because it is a thorned variety. So I'm thinking maybe put it here. I don't know, do you think it'd be too tall? And if I need to escape the basement during a fire, am I just gonna get it all scratched up? You need things to think about if you overthink things. Another one of these. So these are double tulips. So I guess they're not the same as my other red and yellow striped tulips. I guess I just have a type. That's the only kind I have. ketchup mustard garden. Prickly pear is due for some TLC. I love it. I don't really get a lot of fruit off of it, but the flowers are amazing. And I just don't know what else I would put up here. Something I don't want to touch all that often. Works great. My fig cuttings, same as that one. These ones lived inside all winter, and they did just live all winter. They didn't go dormant or anything. I hope that it's okay for them. They've been overnighting outside for like 4 days now. I don't know where I'm going with them yet. Maybe beyond the fence. Maybe in my little other garden over there. Some red sales lettuce. Terrible germination rates. Don't know why. I don't think they were old seeds. Just didn't go nuts. It's okay. Did we come full circle? Oh yeah, I think I skipped over here, so we'll wrap up. So iris, mystery iris. These amazing daffodils, they're about done, but I really enjoyed having them. Some sort of tulip. So I've been noticing this thing where oak leaves, oak leaves have been creating this like tourniquet on my tulip leaves. It's really funny. I found it multiple times where they'd just be like speared through an oak leaf and it can't open up, so I had to unravel them. Grapevine I put here. I know grapes are toxic to dogs, so I was hesitant to have one back here, but I don't know if it's even going to come back, so see how that goes. I have a different one that I planted in the front yard where I know she won't be able to get into it. Oh yeah, this is my other black lace elderberry. Clearly not doing as well. It did have a bunch of nice new growth, but I had it smashed under this rock that I didn't realize until a few days ago. So it's set back. I think since this area is so shady, it's just gonna grow slower, but I really want it here, so I'm willing to wait it out. Giant sage that I lifted from right here. It just took up too much space. I don't eat sage really. I like it. The flowers are really gorgeous. I think it'd be good for a seating area. That might be it. So I've got a couple little yarrows here. This is a dog poop zone, so I don't want to go nuts with anything. I want to leave it plenty open for her to use. I obviously don't want to eat anything from around here. More bee balm. Gonna relocate this to a different garden. I don't love these leftover stalks. They're kind of dangerous. If I trim them down, I don't want her to poke her foot on it. And that's it. So weeds are getting nuts. Gonna have to do something about those eventually, or not. I don't know. Random onion. But that's the current state of my back garden. It's a small space, but I'm going to have it crammed full of stuff. Really looking forward to it. So that's all I've got for this garden tour. If you'd like additional garden tours, you can find them on my Patreon. And I think I will make it a regular thing to have YouTube specific garden tours as well, and I'll probably rotate amongst my other gardens so you can get at least an idea of what else I've got working on out here. If you made it this far, thanks so much. Very pleased to have you in my space. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have an amazing growing season as well. I'm looking forward to keeping you updated. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello. So the audio's not terrible. Morning. or noon. Good noon to you.